Well, I see a lot of volunteers, guys. We made it to New Bern. It's a tough ride up here. There was a lot of flooding, a lot of trees down, treacherous. But let me just show you a little bit. These are the real heroes of this story, and they're going to be here for a while. This is Lisa Arnold. She drove 11 hours from Delroy, Ohio. You're a canine handler with the fire department there. Lisa, you're sort of organizing things. Tell me what's happening with the boat rescues here. What have you got going?
At the moment, we're waiting on some map from the city, and we're going to do grids. We're going to go door to door, checking on residents here to make sure everybody's accounted for and all that. That's what we're doing.
And you got a lot of boats. They've rescued, the authorities here tell me they've rescued over 375, but there's a lot of people still stranded.
Correct.
What are you hearing about the situation here?
We're hearing the same thing, that there's still areas that are flooded and people are needing to get out, and there's areas that haven't been checked, so we're going to check those and make sure everybody's okay.
And I'll just give you a look around. I want you to show these guys. These are the guys that drove from all over. One from my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. Folks from North Carolina, South Carolina, all over the place. They are here on their own boats, on their own dime, with their own gas. And supplies here, power's still out. It's hard to find fuel. Right. This is not an easy existence. What's your plan?
Well, these guys self-sufficient, ready to go. We had a company that donated rain gear and gloves, which was nice. It's this Bilco Safety Products. They donated rain gear for everybody here. That'll come in handy. That's pretty much the plan.
Lisa, for anyone that is in this area that might want to donate something, where are we?
We are at Grove C. Fields Middle School is where we're stationed right now. So okay. They'd probably need to get with fire department or the local PD to find out where they're setting up places like that for donations.
And this is sort of the main staging area for the boats, and the New Bern Police Department is here sort of helping organize. What do you need?
At the moment, just maps. That's what we're waiting on. That's it, and then we'll get busy.
A lot of logistics here. I want to just take 1 second and talk to some of these guys. All right, what's your name?
Drayden McCoy.
What's your name?
Chris Tipton.
Where'd you guys come from?
I come from Pensacola, Florida.
And why'd you come here?
Man, I've been doing this, chasing this stuff around for several years. It just, get out and help someone, makes you feel good.
Have you been out yet, or are you waiting to go out?
Oh, no, we've been out. We've had several good rescues.
What have you found?
We found some people about 4 o'clock this morning in their apartment, couldn't get out. We found them because we found someone on top of their car, and we got him out. He was in shock. We thought we heard someone hollering, and we went back in there, and they was in there, and the water had already come up to the windows, so we had to pull them out the windows. Had to get in there and pull them out the windows. And we had a couple Marines with us, and they come in there with us, and it was a pretty cool. Make you feel good. Makes you feel real good.
Yeah, because you saved a life.
Well, we did. We did.
And how long? What's your plan? Are you going to stay here? Are you going to keep doing this?
No. I'll be here for a few days. I'll be here as long as I possibly can.
We haven't been out on the water. Obviously, this is just happening. We rode it out in Morehead City. We came through Newport. It's very difficult. But what are the conditions? It looks like this is one of the hardest hit areas for the flood.
Well, we've been all the way from Wilmington all the way around. And honestly, I think around Jacksonville and Wilmington, it was a little harder hit as far as I know and from what I've seen.
All right. What's your name again?
Drayden McCoy.
Drayden, where are you from?
I'm from Oconee County, South Carolina.
You came from South Carolina?
Yeah, I rode down with these guys, and something I come down 3 years ago for the floods in Columbia, South Carolina, and I heard this one come up. Jeffrey actually called me yesterday morning, asked me to come down here, so I figured we'd go ahead and come up here and do it all over again.
Why'd you come?
I love helping people. That's all I've ever wanted to do with my life is fire and rescue. I grew up in it, so just doing what I love.
And what have you seen out there on the water?
Other than the 3 rescues we had at 4 o'clock this morning, there's been some places that it's been pretty steady moving water. Some places we couldn't even get through ourselves. But this morning, I mean, it was good to help the 3 people we did, and it felt good. I wish we could have got to a few other of them, but some of the apartments, water was already up to the roof line, and there wasn't much we could do, but we tried everything we could over there.
And, as you get the forecast that there's more rain coming, how concerned are you about the conditions out there?
I'm not too concerned. I try not to think about it as much. I mean, I keep it in the back of my head of what's going on. My main priority right now is getting people out and getting them to shelter and to safety.
All right, so that's a situation here on the ground as we talk to these volunteers, American heroes that have dropped everything, their own resources. Look around. Look at this parking lot. They came with what they had to help people in a crisis. It's really, we're going to try and get on one of these boats, guys, and we're going to see what we can do. Whether or not we're able to do that, we don't want to get in the way of life-saving. We just want to show the story. The condition here is obviously rough with rain on the way, guys.
Griff, great reporting. That last gentleman saying, I like helping people. That's all I've ever done. I mean, that sums up the effort going on right behind.
Driving from Ohio.
America, right there.
Yeah, driving from Pensacola. Lisa, the first guest you had, said, we're self-sufficient and ready to go. That is about as succinct a description of Americans who are ready at any time.
And nobody is
to help
telling
their
them or
fellow man.
forcing them to go. They're doing it because they want to be there and they want to help their fellow Americans in a very difficult situation.
What a great spirit in that parking lot.
All right, Griff,
thanks
keep
for
up the
bringing it
great
to
work.
us.
Appreciate it, buddy.
We'll come back to you.